Let's start with this. We want to start here locally, and we want to start with a very special guest. So our next guest is the founder of an organization that tackles the elephant in the room by addressing critical issues that often go unnoticed in underserved communities. Its mission is to create awareness, build partnerships, and provide essential resources to empower individuals and families in need. The Big E Life Changers Incorporated, that's the name of the organization, is gearing up for a big event this Saturday at our Brown McAllister Elementary School. And here in the studio, you've probably seen her on our platform before for a separate story, but she's our guest today. Founder Melissa Dixon is here in studio. How are you doing?
I am well. Thank you so much for having me today.
Yeah.
And being part of this segment and just really bringing insight to the community about the Big E Life Changers, Inc.
Thank you for braving the heat and coming in, dealing with all of that.
Yes.
That's a journey within itself.
Yes, it is.
For those who don't know, the Big E, what is the Big E? I kind of gave a brief summary, but can you kind of go over what you guys do?
So the Big E Life Changers, Inc. focuses on mental health, suicide awareness, and food disparities. We tackle these areas because it's not always consistently and basically engaged or brought to awareness for the community. So we create a community initiative space to be able to go into the communities, talk to the families, see what they need, and then create those event spaces like the Youth Uplifting Day that we're having this upcoming Saturday.
And there's a team. I went on the website. Yes. I'm like, oh no, you got a team.
Yes, we have a team. We have volunteers that come in and volunteer as well to really just give back and also be able to make a difference within the community, because they always want to find a space to just definitely know that their voice is heard as well.
How long have y'all been an organization?
So we have been established going on 7 years.
7 years?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, we've been established for 7 years. It started from a small little during COVID, and we just said, there's a space that needs to be recognized and supported. And we just reached out to other local nonprofits and saw that they needed additional support. So we said, well, we'll create a space to help expand on those resources and support in the community. We first partnered with Cooperative Christian Ministries. They were definitely a pivotal piece to help us navigate through Cabarrus County and partner with other organizations. And then from there, we just built up community initiatives like the Youth Uplifting Day. We also built a space for suicide awareness. We're on our 4th year having the 4th annual Suicide Awareness 5K in Cabarrus County.
Oh, I'm a runner. I got to participate in that. I have to participate. I'm a runner.
Yes,
so
yes.
You said, COVID, and I'm like, man, I can't believe it's been that long.
Yes.
But we're still feeling those impacts and still feeling those gaps and those needs. How have you been able to navigate the needs in our community? And because in one hand, it's rewarding, but it's like a lot of pressure here. There's a lot of need here in our community.
Yes. We come together. Our team is their industry, work full time, and then we tackle what we learned in the community itself by their everyday professions. And then once that comes, we come together, have the conversations, and then we build up from there. Yeah. I even had just one of my board members just come to me and say, we have to now tackle the seniors. I said, okay.
I said, there's another task.
There's another task. So we always say the Big E, there's no rock that's never going to be unturned. We always will find a space for everyone. If we're capable of doing it, we're going to fill that need and fill that gap.
And the biggie, the elephant in the room. Okay.
Yes.
Because I was wondering, then I went on the way. I was like, oh. Yes. I'm like, man, that's okay. All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to start going to you for some names now, because I'm like, all right, I didn't think about that
and
one.
And it was very needed during COVID because that was a huge stigma. Everyone was dealing with a lot of mental health crisis situations. There were a lot of areas that a lot of people were underserved, and just so we just said, okay, the Big E, the elephant. A lot of people don't want to talk about mental health. A lot of people don't want to talk about suicide. A lot of people don't want to talk about hunger. So we said, let's build that space and build it and be very strategic and fill that areas that are in need, and go in every couple of months and create that space and invite as many individuals there to get the support.
And we're still feeling, like I mentioned before, we're still feeling the impact. Even how we build community, how we interact with people, is so different now than if you think about pre-pandemic. It's a different thing.
It's different, but it's still, a lot of individuals are still dealing with a lot of hardship. Because
6 or 7 years later, it's insane.
Yes, there's still a lot of hardship that we're still dealing with. We hear the stories. We hear families that are saying they got laid off, or they were displaced from jobs or from their homes. So it's just, we're always trying to say, okay, if we can just help them in some way, some form, even like the children with our Youth Uplifting Day, there's a lot of bullying now. There's undesired bullying that people don't want to talk about in our schools that are taking place every single day, especially through social media. So that's a space that we've been hearing from the parents. They're like, where do I go? My child was bullied. So we're creating that space. It's a fun day. The Youth Uplifting Day is a fun day, but we also want to tackle the task at hand before these children go into the school system, go into grades that they might have challenges in, and be able to give them the resources to let the parents even know the signs, to understand the signs, be aware of what they are seeing, the different behaviors in their children, to be able to help them and navigate through the school year.
And for folks at home, you see the flyer right there on your screen with all the information, but we're going to dig into more into Youth Uplifting Day. You can see it right there, Melissa, to your left.
Oh, yes.
There it is, live for the folks to see. All right, so the big event is this Saturday at McAllister Elementary School. What are you looking forward to? Because you're partnering. Oh, let me dial it back. You're partnering with the Charlotte Hornets.
Yes.
And folks here, man, we really love the Hornets. We
yes.
Good and bad.
That's huge. Congratulations.
That's
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
How did that partnership come about?
Oh boy, a lot of emails.
I was about to say, you said, oh boy. I said, okay. We have time.
A lot of emails, a lot of consistency, and just navigating, waiting patiently, having Zoom calls, really sharing what we're doing in the community. And once we had that Zoom call, they said, wow, we didn't even know about you. We need to figure out how we can help you. So they said, give us a couple of weeks. And then I started getting a little anxious. I'm like, man, it's going on 3. They forgot about us. But then they sent me an email. They said, we're glad to partner with you and help sponsor the Youth Uplifting Day. They actually sponsored financially of $2,000 to help us for the Youth Uplifting Day. And they're giving us a little...
Shout out Hornets.
Yes, and they're actually giving us some giveaways to pass out to the young people as well.
The Hornets are so awesome because they send us a bunch of emails and community partners and organizations they help, and so we're able to share that sometimes. So shout out to the Hornets.
Yes.
We love the Hornets.
Yes.
What are you, I guess my first question, what are you looking forward to?
Well, just to piggyback on the Charlotte Hornets, I didn't let you guys know, but Fly Tie will be there as well.
Oh, okay. Y'all look. Come on now.
Yes.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
That's a little.
Hold on. I'm trying to clear out my schedule on Saturday right now. I'm trying to look at the calendar right now. Okay.
Yes. Fly Tie was actually at our Youth Uplifting Day last year. And and then once we got the partnership with the Charlotte Hornets, we said we can't leave out Fly Tie. We have to bring them back again. So he accepted the invitation, and he will be at our Youth Uplifting Day as well.
Is that what you're looking forward to the most?
Yes.
Okay. I was about to say, I didn't know if there was anything else.
Yes.
To see those families come together and see the kids like really just kind of let loose, and it's going to be a good time. What does that do for you? Do you ever get a chance to take a step back in the moment, or like maybe a day after or that Monday after you? Because I'm sure you're running around trying to get everything coordinated. But do you ever take a moment to take a step back and be like, wow, this is amazing?
Well, actually, I do. Every time we have a community initiative, I get emotional.
Yeah.
Just to see how many children and families we're able to serve, and then hear the stories that, wow, you really helped me. I went through something, and you gave me school supplies. I remember going into the grocery store. She said, and a mother said, "Weren't you the one that did the Youth Uplifting Day?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "Thank you." She said, we had more supplies than we even thought we needed to help my child throughout the school year, and some of the things they couldn't afford. because our book bags are packed.
Yeah.
They're back. They're really, truly packed.
It's expensive.
It's very, very expensive.
Oh
yes.
my God!
Yes.
I, we all gripe and complain about the price of things nowadays.
Well, the price just keeps going up.
It
on
keeps
everything.
going up.
Exactly.
You know.
But
Yes.
imagine, look, you're a parent and you are trying to, one, you have groceries, you have your electric bill, and then all of a sudden, all right, back to school is here.
Yes.
I got to buy a book bag, I got to buy pencils, I got to buy I got to buy all those things, and at the end of the day, that's a grocery bill.
Yes, yes.
And a lot of
yes.
folks don't have it.
Yes.
They don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Exactly. But our book bag is packed with amazing support. We have earbuds for the kids for their Chromebooks, which a lot of parents, they don't even hard to sometimes get those earbuds. And,
I'm
or
going
they
back to
lose
school
the
too, by
earbud-
the way.
You
I'm
are?
going back to school. I could use it. I'm going back to school.
You're going back to school.
I don't know what school yet. I'm gonna pick one. No, but
We give them several. We give them 2 notebooks. We give them folders. We give them composition books. We give them rulers, index cards, glue sticks. So it's compiled of. Me having a son, I remember that list.
Oh.
So I just think of that list and try to make sure that every parent has that at least a comparable basis for that book bag for their kids before they go back to school.
and your list got more expensive.
Yes, my list. Yes, yes.
You
yes.
ever go to a college bookstore? Whew.
Yes.
That's not a grocery bill.
Yes,
That's a
yes.
mortgage. Before I let you go, those conversations. I know you said somebody bumped into you. That lady bumped into you at the grocery store. But actually at the event, what are those conversations? Do you have a chance to pause and take and converse with some of those families and
Yes.
parents out there? What are those conversations like?
Conversations are, thank you for just building this space to just let my children know that they're not left out and they're not alone. They see a lot of the children see their other classmates. And they even feel encouraged to just say, wow, I'm not the only one at this event. I can have fun too. And because some of them feel ashamed sometimes going to these events because they're picking up book bags and
Yeah.
supplies. But when they see another peer in there, they're like, wow, okay, let's have a good time. And they do have a good time. There's face painting. We're doing balloon art. We'll have a game section for cornhole, life size. What is that? The Zynga.
Oh, Jenga.
Yes,
No.
Yes,
I'm with you.
Jenga.
I'm with you.
I'm like Jenga and Connect Four. So they're all live size so the kids can hang out. And we did also partner with a caterer that the last 2 years, this year and last year, we give out free tacos and icy as well as at this event.
So y'all gonna have fly tie. Y'all gonna have
Tacos.
Tacos. I mean, and
Jenga.
and Jenga.
Jenga.
Doesn't say it.
And you said ice cream or shaved ice?
Icy.
Icy.
Yes.
Ices?
Yes, icy.
Come on.
Yes,
And-
from Icy Scotch. She brings her roll card in and scoop out, and everyone gets
Look.
a cup of icy, and she has amazing flavors.
I'm glad I'm going back to school because I get to protect. No, but this is such a great event. It's so great. Again, where should folks be? I know I kind of said it earlier, but I want folks to know where should they be? What time does it start? What time does it wrap up? All that. Can you give that? Can you?
So it will be, again, at our Brown McAllister Elementary School in Concord, North Carolina, between 1 and 4. School supplies will be available for all children, and that will register. We also have extra school supplies. If you miss and come and missed all the book bags, we still have supplies that we can hand out to the children. We also have resources. There's a lot of resources that will be there. A representative from Cabarrus County Schools, a social worker, will be there.
Wow.
We actually have Monarch, we have Cabarrus Health Alliance, we have Cooperative Christian Ministries. We have another organization that has a farm out in Salisbury that deals with support for children that are dealing with disabilities. And they do farm support for those families. So they're going to be there, and a lot of other smaller counseling services and support services will be there. And also, we will also have a dentist there to just add to provide support. And we have a barber that will be there just to share his services and to invite the the students to come and get haircuts before the school starts as well.
Look, let me tell you, first day of school, I get the fresh cut, lay the clothes out on the bed,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, the shoes right there. But hey, look, I understand that's a big that first week for a lot of kids. You gotta make sure the hair is good, the line. Well, for guys, the lineup is on point and everything. They don't got beards yet or anything.
No.
Just make sure that the up top is okay.
Yes.
Unless they got a baldy like me. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're 8 years old with a bald head. We need to talk about it. Melissa Dixon, thank you so much. Make sure you guys support this Friday, again, July 25th at our Brown McAllister Elementary School Youth Uplifting Day. And make sure you check out the Big E Life Changers Incorporated. Great stuff that they're doing. And look, you think this is big? The next thing is going to be even bigger. So
Yes.
thank you for stopping by. Come back. You're always
Yes.
welcome back here on the
Thank
program
you.
now.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you
home
again.
now. You're
This
part
is
of the
my-
neighborhood. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.